a little quickie. Gonna go hook up the trailer. She chooches a bit when she's cold like that. Assuming it's ejectors, like I know that cold haze is fairly normal. Probably except for the fact that it's just one puff from like one cylinder. But one injector or 2 or 5 or 8 freaking overfuel, so woohoo! Work for that, should be clean truck. But she's freaking cold. 35 degree coolant, 32 degree tranny, and that's what my oil pressure gauge reads when she's cold, because it's all fudged up in all sorts of ways. I just got done doing an oil change and adding some tranny fluid here at 8:30 in the morning, so good improvements. It's a good day so far. Hooking up to the trailer because I might have a project to go pick up today, so I'll keep updated with you guys on that, I guess. So yeah, alrighty. Alright, I just thought I'd show you guys. This is my trailer. It's not a whole lot. I got it used, but I guess it was brand new. I guess the guy bought it and had a stock car or something. Wanted to haul it on this, and then he sold the stock car before he used the trailer. And I mean, the thing looked brand spanking new. There's nothing to complain about with it. It looked brand spanking new, and still kind of does. It's starting to show a little bit of age. I mean, it's got some rusty pock marks from rock chips, which is kind of stupid, because but and then, I don't know, you guys might be wondering, what kind of a hitch is this? It's called the shocker hitch. There's the ratings, 12,000 pound, 1,200 ton. There's the airbag. Just air it up with that little guy right there. And I use my jump box. It's got a little air compressor on it. And just take the hose out, pump it up. I think right now it said it was sitting at about 22 psi. Feels like I could confirm that. Give me a second here. Whoops. Not letting all the air out. That's about 10 psi. Alright. Well, my gauge lies then, or my jump box lies, but it's a tilt bed, and it does have a spare tire holder. I built the sides for it, and I didn't want the rails to be on the inside, and even if they were, it still wouldn't have been enough room for the spare tire, so that's fun. Tilt deck, just pull the lever, comes up, hydraulic assist. Yeah, so that's that. 7,000 pound gross. It's a wimpy trailer. It really is. Here, I can even get a backward shot. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell too much. Most of the time you can tell straight away that this side's kind of flat and this side's kind of, you know, it's angled back a little bit. So I put a you really can't tell, can you? Just look at the frame then. Down, more level with the driveway. I put a Expedition on here, an Eddie Bauer edition. So, you know, fully loaded, every single option. And so that's what, I don't even know, was it 58 or 6,800 pounds roughly? I don't remember. That's a heavy son of a gun, and it bent my trailer on the back end. So it's freaking great, you know. So I guess I can only put 5,000 pounds on here, and even then that'd probably... What I hate about this trailer already is you put anything on here. I put my Cadillac Seville on here. That's got a curb weight of about 4,300 pounds. And with my car, it had no engine in it. I pulled most of the interior out, and when I got it weighed at the yard, it said 3,300 pounds. Just with that on here, the back end sits there and does this while you're driving down the road. Like, the front end's nice and stiff, but the back end isn't. So this trailer is super ultra wimpy, and I think it's actually overrated. So I got a pretty good deal on it, I guess. You know, you go out and buy something like this new, it's probably $4,300. According to what the guy had a receipt invoice for what he paid for it, and I got everything with it. And I've got I'll just show you, I guess. It's all hanging up in the garage now. 12,000 pound Harbor Freight winch. Came with it, brand spanking new, never touched. Cords are all wound up with zip ties from the factory, and it's just brand new. Got a little motorcycle stand. I took it off when I stained the decking. So, motorcycle stand, and yeah, that's about it. Well, it also came with brand new straps. I guess the toolbox was extra, spare tire was extra, you know, accessories when you buy a trailer. And he had it all fitted. But the sad thing is all of this stuff is from Harbor Freight. I guarantee even these D-rings are from Harbor Freight. And I keep doing some paint work on here, and it just keeps looking like crap. But I guarantee this thing is from, everything on here is from Harbor Freight. The railings, you know, the little railings that go on the clips, clips that go on the railing, you know, it drives me nuts. Everything's from Harbor Freight, and I made a video about how I hate Harbor Freight shit, because it's all shit. It's all junk. Cheap junk, so. I don't know where he got that tongue, but it was all sorts of sloppy in there. I had to put washers in here to keep it from going side to side, and then to help tighten that up by clamping these down so it wasn't flopping like a flounder. So, cheap junk. Cheap. I hate it. Just the cheap junk part. And the fact I can't really haul anything with it. You know, I can haul cars, and that is it. I'm going to try and haul a minivan today, and we're going to see how that goes, because I'm sure that's probably upwards of 4,000 pounds or so, and yeah, that's probably pretty close to its freaking maximum, so it's going to be kind of sketchy. And I really was hoping I could use this trailer for something like that in the garage, or my uncle's truck, or something like that, you know. I didn't even think about the gross weight when I frickin' bought it. I paid $3,300 for it. So, you tell me what it's worth. I mean, $3,300, never used, the paint had no rock chips, no nothing. It was brand spanking new, and had all the new stuff with it. So, you know, you tell me. But, now it's showing age, and I don't think I'll get rid of it, because, you know, it's still a light-duty trailer. You can still haul furniture with it, and still haul cars, motorcycles, four-wheelers, snowmobiles, whatever you need, whatever you want. Just drives me nuts, you know. I bought a wimpy-ass trailer, and I can't do much with it. I tried to haul an expedition, and I bend the trailer. But yeah, it's like right after this pivot point, it drives me nuts. Right after you get past, where is it? Right, just anything after this pivot point, it just sits there and flexes with weight on it. I mean, just me on the back of it makes it flex. I wish I could have my camera set up on like a tripod or something. I mean, just look at that. No, you can't. Look at that. It's not really moving the truck much. It's just all in the trailer, so. And you know, I don't know this guy. I don't know. I haven't heard too much about him, but that's where he bought it. That's where he had all the accessories put on and everything. And I talked to another guy that saw this and was like, those are screwed right into the boards? They're not bolted to the frame or anything? Like, yeah. So, he thought that was a joke. So, I don't know about that guy down, in Union City. I drive past him often enough, and I see some nice trailers in there. But if everything he buys for trailers is all Harbor Freight garbage, I'm gonna run the frick away. I don't care how much cheaper, how much more expensive he is. Because cheap shit like a floppy tongue, like shitty accessories on your trailer, I mean, come on now. Come on now. You could do better than that. So, and maybe this guy required the trailer to be built as cheap as possible, the last owner, So maybe that's why he bought Harbor Freight stuff. I don't know, but to me, cheap. Cheap. But, it gets the job done. I mean, it's, 18-foot deck, so it gets the job done. I just wish it was bigger, better, and stronger, I'm really hoping to get a gooseneck soon. I don't know. Might try and take that gooseneck hitch and put it on here or something. We'll see. Because I want to get air ride suspension for this one. So, alrighty. I didn't do a video of me doing the retrofit, but there they are. The new Projector. And obviously the little lines in the projector from the housing reflection. But these are bi-xenon. For those that don't know what that means, here's your low beam, okay? Normally you have this as your high beam, but this is also my high beam. When I flick my high beams on, a little flap drops down in here. Because this is reversed, there's that flap dropping down and the light reversing or something. I don't know. Light shoots upward. So that's basically it. So low beam, flip on high beam, light shoots up. Because these on these housings are just complete garbage. They're not worth anything at all. They barely light the road up in front of you. So and I've tried xenon, I've tried halogen, I've tried LED. It's just the housings are junk. So, but at some point I will get another ballast set up, and so I can have these xenon going just for the hell of it, I guess. So that side isn't going to waste. But we'll get a shot of that, what that looks like at night. But it was pretty fairly easy. So I'm stopped on a back road here because this is just amazing. Alright, as these warm up, I am just blown away because they are just freaking awesome over what I had in here. This is not a good road. I was gonna go the other way, but then I saw the moon. The moon looks beautiful, and I tried to get a picture of it shining through the tree branches like it was when I was further back. That was just awesome, but this camera is not for dark night pictures, unfortunately. So I think I'll redo this once we get near some trees. Because I mean, literally, it's pretty much as is the